Here we are in Riegelsville, New Jersey. I'm Mike, and this is Metro Trails. This is the Riegelsville Bridge, the Roebling Riegelsville Bridge. It's one of the most iconic bridges over the Delaware River. Very cool bridge. Suspension-style structure built by John Roebling's sons, and it was completed in 1904. The previous cover bridge that was on this site washed out in the pumpkin flood of 1903. They called it that because it was October 1903, and it was there were pumpkins that were flowing down the Delaware River. Looking back over here, you had what used to be the Blue Knot General Store over this way, and just a general store for the town of Riegelsville. This wasn't always called Riegelsville. The Belvedere Delaware Railroad, right over here behind the station building, that came through here in the early 1850s. By 1853, it reached Phillipsburg, and then it made its way up to eventually Monunkeechunk, where it connected with the Lackawanna. So it went from Trenton to Monunkeechunk. We have Hoots over here, has been recently redone. It was always this reputation as a crazy location, crazy bar, biker bar type of thing. And now it's pretty upscale, and I've been looking forward to trying the food out there because I've been told it is outstanding. The Riegelsville station here, not the original structure, but a really excellent reproduction here. Now, when this was first established in 1873, the original station that was here, it would have been a longer structure. It would have stretched over this way. There are a couple of rare photos that sometimes show it. But in 1873, this was renamed Riegelsville. It was originally Musconetcong Station. When it was rebuilt, they got some funds from Warren County Municipal and Charitable Conservancy Trust, and they emulated the original structure very well. So, using some historic photos, I did play a little part in this because they didn't have any photographs of the station previously that showed the north side. And back around 2012, I think it was, I actually found a photo of the north side. Actually looks like they didn't quite emulate it, but I'd actually found a photo of it, and they were able to use that. So anyway, there's the Roebling Riegelsville Bridge. Beautiful bridge. So this is also one of the rare places that the town on both sides of the Delaware is called Riegelsville. And that was because in 1873, John L. Riegel established the Riegelsville paper mill, the Riegel Paper Company, just below this bridge. And that expanded with several locations up the Musconetcong River. Riegelsville is the confluence of the Delaware River and the Musconetcong. So the paper mill was over here. You can see the boat launch over this way, and the paper mill was right over in here. The business started to die off, and it was closed, and then it was burned by arson in 1982. Not very much remains of the old paper mill site. You have the boat launch area. It's really nice with pavers and such, and a historic marker. Abutments to the paper mill bridge are still there, but that's about it. But it's one of the only places where both towns on either side of the Delaware River are known as Riegelsville. This is also what I'm walking. This is part of the Highlands Trail, which travels north of me 170 miles to the Hudson River, just below Storm King Mountain at Cornwall on Hudson. The original plan for the Highlands Trail was to trace the entire Highlands geological province, proposed in the 1990s as a trail by the New York, New Jersey Trail Conference, to showcase the geological province by putting a trail down the spine of the area. And we had our celebration on this bridge for the completion of the trail in New Jersey and New York back in 2010. No, wait, I'm wrong. 2009. 2009 it was. So I was a part of that. It was a lot of fun. And Had some great friends involved in the development. Glenn Oleksak in New Jersey is the supervisor of that. Does amazing work. Bob Moss before him was a great supervisor. And then Appalachian Mountain Club had Jen Heisey, who was doing the work on the Pennsylvania side with planning. And I was working on some of that with her. But anyway, now it's going to continue out beyond the Susquehanna River. They got a designated route. Looks like some cool stuff is going to happen. Thanks for watching.